Hello everyone. In this video, we are discussing about the functions of retailing. What are all the activities that will be taken in the retail management or in retailing. So let us see the first point. It is about the services to the wholesaler. Obviously, he is a mediator between the wholesaler or manufacturer to the consumer. So, whatever the information he have collected or he has collected from the consumer or the customer, he will communicate with the wholesaler to making or the to arrange the availability of the goods or the new products will be relaunched by the retailers. So, that is why he give the better services to the wholesalers. So, under the services to the wholesalers, there are certain sub points. First point is about the supply invaluable information with regards to the wholesalers. Further additional informations about the product or the services will be communicated with the wholesaler by the retailer. They place order in advance with the two wholesalers. So, it will not be burden for the wholesaler for the supply of goods in an emergency. So, that is why he will pre-communicate with the wholesaler towards the availability or to supply the goods. In advance, he will communicate with the wholesaler. They help to introduce new product in the market supplied by the wholesaler. Somehow, if the wholesaler or the dealers they will communicate or they make the advertising towards this market, but still the retailer who give more contributions towards the new products. So, wholesaler have been sent the goods to the retailer's responsibility, or he will take an initiative to introduce the new product or the unique products towards the customer. So, he become a better mediator towards the wholesaler and the consumer. Next comes to the second major point is the services to the consumer. Obviously, his main intention or the objective of the retailer or retail management is to give a better services to the consumer or making a satisfy the customer. Under the services to the customer, what and all the benefit that the customer receives from the retailer. The sub points are like this: conveyance of choices. By understanding the requirements or needs of the consumer or the behavior of the customers, the buying behavior of the consumer, the retailer will fix or he make a mindset or he make a arrangement of his shop, like providing the varieties or the choices. When there is a large number of choices, the customers with the different mentalities or the different segmented groups may visit to his shop. So, that is why he gives options towards the prices, towards the qualities, towards the quantities. On this basis, he will provide choices to the customers or consumers. Second sub point is about the credit facilities. Obviously, his goal is for the long term, and creating the loyal customers means, or the major objective is to satisfy the customer means, he have to give a facility, that is credit facility, to the customer. So, it will be benefit for him in his business for a long period. Next comes to the third sub point is help in purchase decision. He gives the suggestions or the guidelines to the customer. If the customers are not knowing about the product or they are unaware about the new products means, at that time the retailers who gives a further information, better information which will be suitable for that particular individual or to satisfactions, these all factors comes under the customer's requirements. So, that is why on according to the preferences of customers or the requirement needs, on that basis the retailer gives a complete details, maybe the prices of the product, the qualities, the features of the products, and further details about the product will be conveyed by the retailer towards the customer. So, that is why help in purchase decisions. If the customers are very confused about the product or to purchase means, at that time the retailer gives the certain suggestions or the opinions. Then comes to the introduce new products. This is one of the feature or the sub points under the wholesalers also, services to the wholesaler. This will be repeated in the customer services also. Obviously, if the people or the group of people, the individual is preferring the variety or the unique product or the new product means, so the retailer give the complete details about the product. So he introduce or he take an initiative to give information about the new product and how to use the product, the usages, the prices, the services. These complete details will be conveyed by the retailers. Next, guide about the product usage. This is one of the major point that after selling the goods, the task has not been finished. After selling all the goods, he have to communicate with the customers, because his main intention is to attract the customer is one thing, and to making the customer into loyal customer. So that is why you have to give a proper communication, you have to give a proper information about the product, how to use the products. He may show like a demonstrate the product, how to use it, how to maintain it. So these informations will be conveyed by the retailers. Next, free home delivery. It is an optional thing for the retailers. Some of the newly started startup companies or the retail business will prefer the free home delivery or further facilities in the time of vacations, or maybe in the time of seasonal festival time. They provide certain benefit to the customer. One of the benefit is a free home delivery, which makes the customer to repurchase in the same shop. Next, cash discount as well as supply fresh goods. That is the retailer's responsibilities to verify the stocks which are near to the expiry date, or the expiry date products are prohibited to sell the goods. So that is why he have to sell the fresh goods, so that the people or the customer also will be satisfied about the product, or they may be created the trust on the shop or the shopkeeper. So that is why he have to sell the fresh products, or he will sell the fresh products to the consumer. Then cash discounts, it is a offer, giving offer to the consumer. So under the features also I have explained, there is a price as well as price flexibilities. So it is basically if the customer has purchased in a large quantities, or he is a regular customer, means at that time he can prefer, or he can give the cash discount to the customers. So this is about the services, the sub points under the services to the consumers. Next comes to the risk bearing. So obviously there are number of opportunities in the retailing, the same way there are number of risk will be occurred in the retail business. It may be environmental basis or maybe the market condition which will be certain or uncertain. Under the risk bearing, it may be the risk or the loss by fire, or maybe through theft, or through the environmental crisis, or maybe the spoilage of goods, damage of goods, even the quality of the product is in the lower way, means already have purchased but the people are rejecting the products, means the final drawback will be only for the retailer. So that is why there are number of risks will be arising in the retail business. So that is why he have to concentrate or give much importance towards to maintaining the goods, or to get a proper information about the product, so that he can store the products or he can continue the same business. So this is about the 3 points I have discussed in the functions of retailing in this video. Thank you.